Is there someone here who watched Attack on Titans?
That's one of the 2 animes I've ever watched.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good, but the last season was kind of boring. Most characters are underdeveloped for my tastes. Ended up falling asleep halfway through an episode once, and I've never come back to it since. And Eren is an annoying piece of shit, especially when it comes to Mikasa. Not main character material, if you ask me.
Well, you haven't seen him in Season 4 yet, you know? Season 4 is the worst of all. Eren is literally turned by the creator to 380. From the hero who gave me hope, he became the unkillable executioner of all the planets. Season 4 is full of disappointments, but as I understand it, it's because of a bad source. The manga was sabotaged on these events, and the animated studio didn't have enough balls to change the plot.
Oh, Lowell. Hurrah for me for not bothering then. Although I have to admit, openings are really good.
You know, we could watch any Studio Ghibli movie together someday. They were shown by Disney, and everyone around them considers them the best works of humanity. And these are one-off films, not TV series. I have no right to ask you because I don't decide anything here, and your wishes are more important than mine. But I'm just saying that we could—
I don't think you can convince the others to watch animes also. Everyone's opinion here is of the same value.
The difference between anime and a regular cartoon is blurry. If the movie is good, it's not so important how people look in it. Anime or not, a bad plot is a worse aspect than drawing.
If you can get everyone on board, then, well, I don't really care.
Well, I can put my right of choice on the line. Make too big a bet. For example, to say that if you don't like the movie that we watch, then I will no longer advise films or something like that, but I don't think it will work. I'm not a professional psychologist, and I'm not going to become one in order to attract some people unfamiliar to me to watch a movie to which they will have an understated opinion because that it's anime or overpriced if I praise it, LOL. But I will try to offer it at one of the evenings. In fact, I've watched a lot of movies and cartoons, and I came to one rule. Everything is learned in comparison. For example, I cried while watching the movie Flying Castle Laputa. This is an indicator of its quality in comparison with the rest of the shit that I've seen. There may also be other emotions. For instance, when I was watching Overlord, I wanted to get into the screen and personally strangle the main character. This is already an indicator of my moral principles in comparison with the immorality of the show. If I'm crying from grief, it's an average show. If it's for joy, it's a good show. If out of anger, it's a good show, but not for me. If I watch it with a stony face, the show is below average. If I'm tempted to drop, it's a bad show. It's simple.
I would give my anime recommendations, but I'm not that much of an asshole to recommend anyone here. I'm not planning on watching any anyway. There are decent shows out there, though. Shame most of them have either too much fan service or iffy production quality.
Fan service? What's so bad about that? I mean, isn't giving fans what they want the best way possible?
Do you know what happened to Rick and Morty? Fans are stupid. Don't give the fans what they want, because they want stupid shit.
Don't compare all the fans of different knowledge. Rick and Morty was originally trash without rules, which was idiocy and without fan ideas. If the original work is just a parody and a joke to which a plot was forcibly screwed, then so are the fans.
Also, I don't like beach episodes when I'm waiting for the continuation of a story.
I wouldn't call naked women a fan service. It's just a lever to attract animals to the screen.
It's literally fan service.
There is a difference between a fan of porn and a fan of your particular work. If this is a fan service, it is clearly not for that audience.
Obviously, fan service can be a lot of things. Like a fight between characters that normally wouldn't square up doesn't take away the fact that most studios just do a beach episode to keep people happy and ruin the show's tone at the same time. Rick and Morty was a decent show until the fucking Pickle Rick incident, which, by the way, is pure fan service. Then it just turned into a parody of itself. Brooklyn 99 was a really good show until they started listening to the fans and forcing stupid apologetic bullshit into a comedy.
I lost the point of watching Rick and Morty. This show is for adults, but only children can like it. There are a lot of such shows that are supposedly for adults, but only children or mentally retarded adults can watch it with pleasure. Rick and Morty, Harley Quinn, Velma, and so on.
It's almost as if they changed the focus from adult humor to adolescent dumbassery because the fans said it would be funnier.
Girl, wouldn't that be fucking ridiculous?
Howdy, howdy. Let's kick some ass and take some games.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.